This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and the game I'm going to break down and predict for you is the game on Saturday between the Texas Longhorns and the BYU Cougars. Now, before I break down and predict this game, just want to remind everyone what's going on at Paramount Sports. Well, we've won 3 of the first 4 weeks since the start of the preseason football. And you can purchase my world's famous Baker's Dozen, that's right, 13 games for the entire weekend for just $147. And for the first time ever, I will include my first 40 to 50 unit selection of the year with the Baker's Dozen purchase. Last year, we went an incredible 6-0 on my 40 to 50 unit selections. Get my world's famous Baker's Dozen, 13 games for just $147, ParamountSports.com or 800-400-9741. Now, on to this huge game on Saturday between the Texas Longhorns laying 7.5 points at the BYU Cougars. Now, if you looked at results last week, you'd say this is an easy Texas call. Texas destroyed New Mexico State. After falling behind 7-0, they scored over 50 unanswered points. It was over by halftime. But remember this, Mexico State stinks. Mexico State can't tackle. BYU had absolutely no film to watch on Virginia because Virginia had replaced their offensive and defensive coordinators. They had to go on the road to the East Coast. Should have won the game, controlled the game, but their quarterback Hill was just 13 for 40 on the game. They dropped the game. And their defense, that was not the reason they lost. Their defense gave up 2 touchdown drives, totaling 29 yards on the 2 drives. So, weird game. They lost the game, but what I saw is I liked. And I think this quarterback Hill will bounce back. Looks like he will get his star receiver Hoffman back for the game. Texas is a team, big games, they always seem to have trouble. And they'll be facing the number 3 ranked defense from last year in the country in the BYU Cougars. And I love their head coach Mendenhall, who calls the defensive signals, the way he prepares for a game. If he's got the personnel, he is probably going to win the game here. I think this is going to be the biggest upset of the weekend. BYU wins the game outright over Texas, 26-24. Take the BYU Cougars plus the points. You want to get my world's famous Baker's Dozen, go to ParamountSports.com or call 800-400-9741.